Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. Yo, yo, yo. Here we are. It's been a hot minute since a YouTube video, and we're coming in with a bunch of big life updates, but we'll update you on kind of the philosophical mindset side after, because I got a big session to bag first. So today you can see I'm wearing a new speed suit. It's time for a new look. I probably will bring the splattered paint back, but also Zoot made it's a new fabric. We measured my arm, so it's sized perfectly, so I'm testing how fast it is wearing the Aero helmet. And my session today is very simple. It is 15 minutes warm up, and then it is 4 hours at Ironman pace. I will shoot to hit about 310, 315 watts on that, and then I will come back. I believe Tyler Butterfield is joining. I've got my own little sub 7 pacer out here today, and I will run 18 miles off at Ironman pace or so, shooting for about 6:15ish. So it's about 80% of an Ironman today. I've already trained 26 hours, so it's in like a 32, 33 hour week. So it's at the end of a big week. And yeah, I guess after my crash, I want to make sure that like everything's 100%. It's honestly been a little bit of, I don't want to say a hard time, but it's just taken like everything to get back on track after getting knocked down pretty hard. And like it was kind of demoralizing after spending 6 months working so hard and then having it taken away. But I didn't dwell on that. Instead, I doubled down. I put all my chips down, and I said I'm going to do everything I can to be ready and better than ever for Roth. And so this is like a true test day. I don't normally do big test days like this. I'm usually more of a fan of like just consistency and belief, but I'm practicing everything today. Like it's exactly what I will do on the bike, race nutrition wise. It is an Ironman bike, and it is 18 miles run off, so there would only be 8 more miles and a swim to do for an Ironman. So it's going to be a serious day. We're starting here at 6:40 in the morning, hoping to beat the traffic. So that's that, guys. Let's go. Okay, now I'm nice and situated. Should we test it, or it's good? You think? Let's go. All right, check, check. Here we are. We tried the scientific method, you know, measurements, getting weight, data. Didn't work so well, so back to my roots, the Boulder Bubble boy, and I am recovering in like 45 Fahrenheit water. So obviously it was a pretty big day. You got to see it firsthand. 15-minute warm-up on the bike, of course that was smooth, and then it was like 4 hours and 6 minutes at Ironman pace at about 315 watts. I averaged like I did the full Ironman bike in like 4 hours and 18 minutes, so that's pretty good. I mean, I don't have shaved legs, I didn't have race wheels on. You did get to see I was testing a new suit, so the bike actually felt pretty smooth. I mean, I felt so much better than I felt at St. George, and the watts were about the same, but at altitude, so actually higher watts, which is confirmation again that the hip really put something awry in St. George, which is what I wanted to test today, that it wasn't, oh, I thought I was more fit than I was, and it wasn't actually the hip, it was the hip. And then the run, oh, it was so great having Tyler out there. The first like 10, 11 miles were pretty easy, and then it truly felt like an Ironman out there. We stopped talking, we got in the zone, and the legs were heavy, so I had to focus on kind of Ironman things, you know, good posture, quick cadence, that kind of important stuff, and nutrition, all those important details. And I was glad it was only 17 miles today. Well, it was like 17 and a half and then a half mile warm down. Yeah, it was pretty hard. Of course, with 18 miles, I'm going, oh, there's another 8 left, and 8 more would have been pretty hard today. But this is also freaking training. So got to remember, racing is racing and training is training, and you don't want to go completely to the well in training. And now I'm a month out from Roth, so I'd say signs are looking positive. It's kind of confirmation again. I mean, at altitude, like today's effort really was nothing short of phenomenal, of amazing. There's very few people in the world that can even do that effort in racing for the amount of time I did it. So like, I do think something is, aside from just the crash, I think I've had a lot of bad Ironmans, and I think a lot of those bad Ironmans, I'm not doing something right in the taper. I'm either not resting enough or not keeping the body activated enough. I definitely have some ideas, like resting farther out and then actually building into the race. So I think that's what we'll see me do for Roth. And yeah, I guess that brings me to another point, like my athletic age in the sport. I mean, one, I'm young, I'm 26, but I started at 18. So my athletic age is only 8 years old, basically, in this sport. And if you look at really anyone else competing at the top, say in the top 10 at World Championships, they would have, their athletic age would be double. They've been doing triathlon seriously for double as long as me. So like, I now admit I've got a lot to learn. I've got a lot I'm working on, and it's an exciting and fun place to be. And I'm just really embracing my own process. And that's what today's about. And that's what the next month's about to Roth, and just kind of enjoying the life of being a triathlete. I mean, look at this right now. I trained, 6.5 hours today, and now I'm sitting in a beautiful creek. I got to train with great friends. Like, life is good, and yeah, that's my thoughts of today. It's funny. So actually today, the main thought I had on the bike, because I wasn't thinking that much, I was pretty focused, but I was like, oh, yo, and then I was like, I'm like a yo-yo. That's what I was like. My last month's a yo-yo, right? You knock me down, and like I got knocked down, but then a yo-yo, right? It reaches down to the bottom, and then it comes back up. And that's exactly what I've done. I've come back up, and I'm more hungry than ever. And it's like, I mean, again, I've been slingshotted into this like position of being like one of the top triathletes in the world so early, and like I'm making this fucking shit up as I go, to be honest. Like I don't always know what I'm doing, but I'm having fun, and I'm being authentic, and I'm being myself, and of course I'll mess up, and I won't always be the best, and I won't always say the right things, but like I think that's what makes me fun, and I'm embracing that now, and like I'm just excited for my own journey, and if Roth is a big failure, like that's fine, I'm gonna own that, but like I'm motivated, I'm hungry to see what I'm made of, and like I'm now in a place where I'm actually enjoying the sport more than I've ever enjoyed it, because I'm back to doing it for the right reasons.